Greetings, everyone. Hello, howdy, hola. Welcome back to the Hourglass. All right, you guys, I have like this cosmic clues. I have like these cosmic gems that are ready to drop on this channeling. So, if you're part of my soul tribe, if you're vibrating, sensing, the same, don't be afraid to comment in the comment box. So last night, these are the cards that popped out. I was checking the energies for myself and my platform, and these are the cards that popped out. So the middle card, as you could see, is the Hermit, right? I do have the Nine of Pentacles on my backboard as the weekly study card. Now, the Hermit is a number 9. Same thing as the Nine of Pentacles, right? Nines could signify divine completeness. So, whatever is going on for the Hourglass Collective, we are in a state, a phase, a cycle of divine completeness. That could also denote recognizing the cosmic light, aka God's power within. Now, I love this deck because it's black. I love black, right? But I love line art. I love very simple art. I'm a very colorful person when it comes to fashion, but with art, I love just black and white or just like line art. But anyway, if we notice right here, this is a falcon with a sparrow within. So that talks about the falcon was once a sparrow. Now, I have a lot of references as well. So bear with me, you guys. I'm going to be all over. Couple months ago, I found a baby sparrow under one of my cars that was in the driveway, right? I was like so blown away by that crossing. Now, hold up. Sparrows could signify trusting in God. I know a lot of people think the dove is like this huge divine message of God, which could be true in some cases, but the sparrow, many references about the sparrow in the Bible, in certain worship music like Jireh. I think Jireh has a big reference to the sparrow. I think it goes something like, if he watched over every sparrow, how much does he love you? Right? So check that worship song out if you need some sort of like upliftment right now. Use music to amplify your energy as well. But anyway, let's bounce back. Now we have the Hermit that's coming out to me as a mentor. So this is the energies that popped up from last night. I left it just as it is on my manifestation station because I like to digest it. You know what I'm saying? I like to come back to it. See if I see a different message. So this is the messages that I picked up on. This is the cosmic clues that I'm about to share with the Hourglass channel, right? We're heading into Aquarius season. We are supposedly in the age of Aquarius, and that talks about technology. It talks about the ages of information. Now, I trust more in the information and the technology of nature versus man, but that's on me. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Those of you that resonates, that you getting this, comment in the comment box. But anyway, so the falcon is closely related to the sparrow. The falcon is one of the fastest animals in the world. Like a falcon could go up to 242 miles per hour. So this could talk about that speed of information coming to us at this moment because we have communications here. All right. This could be the God's power traveling at rapid speed to give you information. Now, some of you may have crossings with dares or stags or ravens as well. When I look at the Hermit, I think about eyes being closed or the eyes becoming white. I often have dreams of seeing myself with white eyes. Like in the dream, my face is like looking at my other face with white eyes. It's very strange, but I kind of know the deeper meaning behind that, but we're going to get into that another time. So with the falcon symbolizing the ability to adapt to different life challenges, to navigate with such grace and precision and speed, having this focused determination. Now, I don't know if you guys follow the latest videos that I have been uploading, but I blurred it out as a channeling. The birds has a message, and the birds are here in the hermit. All right, this is just, I'm just showing you how I connect in the dots with a lot of the cosmic clues. Now, falcons is also the most game birds out here, right? Highly trainable as well. So this could be, and I said it yesterday, and I think the divine masculine or the twin soul reading with the divine feminines, trained to go. All right. So knowledge coming from the falcon. Falcons are also examples of problem solvers. Again, with the mentor energy of the hermit, this is you mentoring yourself. Higher visions are in this card as well. I could also sense paranoia. Now, going back to paranoia and the reference of leave the world behind. I don't know if you guys catch that movie on Netflix, but it had references. I'm over here gassy and belchy. I'm sorry, you guys. It had references to dares. And if you watch that movie, the dare was a huge ominous warning that something is going on in the natural world, in nature. That's why the dares was constantly appearing in the backyard. Not spoiler alert, right? Constantly appearing in the backyard. And the little girl, right? The smallest one of all was the only one that was seeing the warnings. Anyway, so check that movie out if you feel completely drawn to the dare energy. Now, dares are very swift as well. Falcons, dares, they're very swift at changing directions. So maybe there's a shift in your conscientiousness, or there's a shift in direction in your life. Now, sparrows could also talk about the love, the loyalty, the harmony of God's care. Now, mentors, you may be in a mentor energy, or right now you may be crossing paths with wayshowers that are showing you different directions on where you could take your life, or there's a lot of signs on your path that's trying to show you that you are in fact on the correct path. You are on the right path, and things would soon improve. So if you feel like, you know, things may be feeling on edge, or you it's just a lot of uncertainty, know that you're on the right path. I'm also feeling with the hermit, guardians, guardianships, grandmothers. So if you have a grandmother or a mother that passed away, she may be part of your team of guardians, or there's a lot of wisdom that's coming back to you from that grandmother or mother. Communications, that's why I added that. What else do I want to talk about? Yeah, falcon. The falcon was once a sparrow, so there's a splitting in that genetic pool of birds. So again, birds hold a lot of divine messages for a lot of you. So pay attention to how nature is reacting to the signs of the time. Now, going back to the age of Aquarius now, I feel like in many ways, I feel like people are not grasping the concept or the possibility that enlightenment is coming from this computer brain. Everything that we need is readily available through technology. But what happens, going back to the reference of leave the world behind, look at what could possibly happen when technology breaks down. We rely on technology so much, this brain computer technology so much, that if it breaks down, we don't know what to do. And then we get into a state of paranoia that's often linked to the hermit. We move into a rapid state of paranoia that takes us down, that works against us. So there's signs of the time of something breaking down, something that's artificial, an artificial light and communication, or there's like communication traveling at the speed of light, which is computer brain technology. So it's almost like the combinations of cards is saying to me, hey, you need to tap in to this natural communication that's coming from the cosmic light, not the artificial light, which is cosmic light, aka God's power from within. Now, going back to the Sparrow and Gyra, that song, and I think I have a few scriptures that has references with sparrows. So if you want to jump down in the comment box below, do so. I've been seeing a lot of pennies. So when I woke up this morning, there was a penny in front of my bed, and I know last night I cleaned up my room before I hit the sack, because let's face it, when your room clean, you just feel so like heavenly, you feel so cozy and heavenly. So when I woke up and I saw the penny in front of the bed, I was like, okay, I probably missed that last night, but there's scriptures talking about, I don't know per se what it says, but it has scriptures that talk about 2 pennies. And it also talks about having information that every hair on your head are all numbered. So our worth is more than 2 pennies out here, or how many sparrows. But if you know what I'm talking about, if you want to add to that, you want to piggyback on that, jump down in the comment box. I love to read you guys' whatever information you have to offer. I love it. Confirmations for me, you know what I'm saying? Sparrows have a very beautiful chirping or singing voices as well. Sparrows indicate communications with family, with relations. It talks about clarity times confidence, beautiful and supportive. That's why I keep getting beautiful and supportive energy coming through here. Going back to the birds, falcons are very single-minded, but being in a single-minded energy could sometimes benefit success and accomplishments. It's like you need that focused determination. And it's like all the animals are like staring into my soul when I look at it. Isn't it crazy? We have passion. So let's talk about the hermit as the mentor. Some of you, this could be sages. You could be in a sage energy as well, where you're going into isolation because you need to kind of rely on your personal knowledge and wisdom to navigate through life challenges, to be very precise and very like calm and graceful moving through. So let's talk about a Virgo hermit energy. You don't have to be a Virgo to resonate. You may have moon or rising Virgos, or you may have a mentor or coach or somebody that you follow online that is a Virgo energy. So mentoring, it's like seeking more knowledge to satisfy you on your career path, on your evolution here. Now, I get that we have ghosters, or we have people that soft ghosting, or we have people that's pulling back, because this is a period for a lot of people to go into this loneliness, to go into this solitude. It's like we need to recuperate from a lot of things that we were pushing through, a lot of difficulties. Having this focus, determination burns a lot of energy. Your crown chakra may be getting heated up and all of that great stuff. So it's like, I'm getting so many channelings, so just bear with me. I'm trying to slow down my thoughts so I could speak it, right? So life-changing opportunities rapidly happening. Some of you may be getting, because hermit could talk about that inner realm. Y'all could be like shifting and conscientious because you're exploring a lot of shadows. I'm hearing from the shadows or the corners of my mind, or beyond a shadow of a doubt, is what I'm picking up. There's a splitting from the falcon to the raven. So it's like you guys may be splitting in this solitude. There's a lot of like silence or being closed mouthed, but very, very active in career, money, mostly materialistic pursuits. It's like, I don't need the attention, I don't need the fame, I want the results, or something like that is going on. Now, every time I see the hermit, I think about rituals or working with your own magic and implementing it in your routine. What is this about the communication? Now, someone may have passed up an opportunity, or they let it slip through the fingers because the lack of communication is here as well. I also have a few folks that's coming through with very passionate talkers. So, you may be indulging or you're conversating with people that are very, very passionate with what they're saying. I'm also getting that you guys may be in conversation with a few folks that are wrong and very loud until it's echoed back to them from somewhere else. So some of you may be in a conversation, you're telling someone about this great idea, they don't seem to grasp it or they shrug it off, but then that same idea is echoed back to them from somewhere else. But it sticks now because it has something to do with career, money, and materialistic pursuits or gains. So don't feel no ways if somebody doesn't want to hear you out, or they don't see your viewpoint, or it makes sense now because someone else told them the same thing. Don't feel no ways about it. Don't take it personally. I also get that we have someone coming through that they don't want to talk too much to you because there's a tendency to tell you more than what they would like you to know. Maybe you're an easy person to talk to and they find themselves wanting to spill the beans a lot. So I'm visualizing the lantern, because in traditional tarot we have this way shower walking with a lantern, taking the higher road or on a position in life where they could see the bigger picture or higher visions here. Now the lantern is shining bright. I'm visualizing this now. The light, the flame in the lantern is moving beyond the lantern right now. It's like getting brighter and brighter and brighter is what I'm seeing. I feel for a long time we had some folks here that was not really connected to their true values when it came to making money. So maybe you guys have a company, or you're part of a company, or you've been in a company for a long time making this money, and then it finally hits you like, you know what? This is not aligned with who I'm wanting to be. It's no longer something that I'm proud of. It actually stresses me out. You guys, if you could hear like this buzzing sound, I do have on my phone fan. I have a fan for my phone to cool it down because I'm hot right now. I'm hot. I've been studying from last night. I couldn't sleep really from last night. And when I study with candlelight. I don't study with, electricity. So that could talk about natural light as well. Fire, the sunlight, the moonlight, starlights. I'm also getting that we have a few folks here that are very fixed. So you could have fixed energy or a fixed sign that you're dealing with. They're too rigid. I'm hearing, please don't try to fix me. Maybe this person feels like you're trying to fix them. But I'm hearing, okay, so let's back up. Let's come out of that energy. Because I just got a message here talking about, and this could be communications from your guardians, your mentor. So maybe there was a very important mentor that you haven't seen in years. This could be a school teacher, a principal. This could be someone that works in the school system, like the cafeteria cooks and stuff like that. hall monitors, janitors that had wisdom to drop. Maybe it could be someone from way in the past that kind of said something to you and it never left. It's like something you go back to. I'm seeing like somebody's brain is actually like an office or a study room, and you often go back to that saying when you're like brainstorming or something. But when it comes to your magic, know that your magic intensifies off of your most strongest emotion. We have here the beautiful heart. Love is passion, or your passions is coming from a place of love. The things that you love to do, that is your passion. Love is the most powerful emotion here. I'm also getting that some of you may have someone that soft ghosts you. This person may be really deeply in love with you, or they love you. They're very passionate. I'm hearing you light my heart on fire. But they're not talking about it. They're not communicating it. We have the number 30. You guys may have planted some seeds, or you guys may have created a connection or bond. Love is the reason. Maybe it took this person a while to figure out that this is the emotion they were feeling. This feels very majestic and divine with the stag or the dead. It's like they were following this artificial light. And when I say that, I mean that they were following the norms, status quo. Especially when it came to career matters or personal matters. They were not feeling the genuine passions of life. It was just like, this is what everybody's doing to make money. I'm going to jump on that wagon. But they were not really feeling it. They were possibly in relationships that didn't have a place of love. Listen, excuse me, I'm getting wheezy now. Listen, love is the ultimate, most powerful energy that needs to be present for your personal magic, y'all. Like, this could be looked at as Merlin sometimes, going into like this study mode, this experimental mode. This could also be a mad scientist type of energy. Virgo, you don't have to be a Virgo. You don't need to know a Virgo. But that's that Virgo energy I'm pulling from this too. Some sort of increased passion may happen when somebody talks or talking to you. Or literally, this reading is igniting your passion. And I'm not really feeling that it's sexual or romantic in nature. It's just like that drive, that determination. This could also be, you know, when you watch a lot of movies, what fuels a person to demonstrate a rescue is love, is the love of my loved ones, that I have to do this. I have to go back and rescue them. The state of mind. So I'm getting that somebody's state of mind has shifted. There's some sort of meaningful change, but it came with a warning. It's almost like there was some sort of catastrophe, and all of a sudden someone went into not a survival mode. Well, it could feel like a survival mode, but it went into like, I am the captain of my ship, and I have the ability to navigate through these choppy waters, through this storm. It's like that survivor fighter mode is ignited. So be on the lookout for when you feel like a fluctuation in your passion, something is elevated. Hey, and it's supposed to strengthen your personal beliefs about yourself. Again, your passions are things that you love. You could be a guest speaker, or you could be, I don't know, I'm getting like standing and speaking in front of an audience here and telling your story or autobiography, something going on here. And it's like everybody in the room feels it. It's so infectious. You captivate a lot of people's attention. someone is on a quest of finding love or finding the meaning of love for them. Okay, so I'm also getting that you may have someone that's very quiet. This could be someone that's shy, or they compartmentalize it. Did I pronounce that right? Or they are harboring a lot of love and passion. It's like you could see it in their eyes. I'm hearing, if you could feel what I feel, you would know that my heart is yours. It's like this unspoken truth about love, but somebody's envisioning a lot of ideas of how it could be, of how it would be, or somebody's using memories of love to keep them in this focused determination. There's goals and ideals, and I feel like somebody's going for it. So if this person, if you feel like this person ghosts you, or there's periods of loneliness, know that somebody's becoming wiser. I'm hearing, I'm becoming a wiser partner. This could also be a coupling, a relationship and marriage, and the both of you are just too focused on materialistic aspects of life that love and passion is being starved. Hey, I'm also getting when there was a switch, a shift in somebody's meaningful change. What used to matter before, what was glorified before, what someone thought was fulfilling is no longer. That could be a job. That could be a way of spending money or spending time with people, or what we put a lot of time into. Someone here was afraid to communicate with themselves. I'm getting that this could feel taboo to talk to oneself or to look within one's counsel. That reminds me. So this message is for the divine masculine or the awakened man, or those of you that are working on your divine masculinity. I feel like you are transcending societal stereotyping. There's a lot of reflecting. There's a lot of understanding of strength, healing, and unity. This is like a lighthouse type of energy. I'm feeling like a lighthouse. I don't know why, but it's like this guy is like the lighthouse. You guys could see that. I can't see my screen right now. So rooted in purpose and being guided by that lantern, aka clarity and strength. Someone is using strength as a tool to ground and protect themselves. There's a lot of sacred frequencies. Okay, so it's not really divine, but sacred with the stag, deer, and the falcon, and the, I almost said raven. Could be raven, but it's a sparrow. Sacred frequencies, sacred bonds. Something about a sacred bond in the spiritual realms is helping somebody to feel nurtured, or it's aiding someone to nurture themselves on this journey moving forward. Spirit guides are here, through animal totems. There's a quiet voice that's being heard. It's coming from the heart, or the voice. What the voice is saying, it's resonating with the heart. It's felt within the heart. It's felt within the moment of silence. This is the communication. Something about the holy council. So I keep envisioning, this is a reference now, going back to Gandalf in Lord of the Rings, when his best friend or his mentor kind of betrayed him. He had that black, I think it was an obsidian ball. I could be wrong, or an orb, obsidian orb. His best friend and his mentor betrayed him and put him to the top of the tower. So some of you could be at the top of the tower where you have to recall wisdom, knowledge that was taught to you by someone that could be betraying you, or you were betrayed and you end up in a hole, or you end up in isolation, lonely. Now you're being called to remember the information, the divine knowledge that's within, and you need the stillness to do so. The holy counsel of his mind. The it's selecting elders, it's selecting guides, it's forming a bond through guardianship. Hey, this is a sacred decision. Wow, that's going to lead to some sort of humility and pride. Some sort of great pride is here. Like, listen, I could go on and on and on what messages pulled through last night. You get what I'm saying? Do you know that, I don't know if you call them stags, but do you know that they kind of shed their antlers and grow new ones? Did you guys know that? That they actually shed, these antlers actually fall off and new ones grow back, y'all. Kind of like feathers. There's some sort of sacred truth from my divine masculines, my awakened men. There's some sort of truth of kingship, but you have to surrender. You have to go on your knees, and that could be in prayer. That could be you, your inner self surrendering to the shift in conscientiousness, to the communication that is heard within the heart. It's no more logic and being analytical here with the hermit. This is the sage. This is the more effort you choose to put into this God power, the more illuminated, enlightened you become, the more wise you become. So some of you may be getting cues or more enrichment, understanding through mentors, gurus, people that have transcended enlightenment, people that are literally, levitating in spirit. So if fear is paralyzing you, if being shy to communicate or have a discussion is paralyzing you, tap in to the magic of your heart. Tap into the truth of your heart. And the thing is, a lot of people are afraid to follow this type of guidance. Why is that? Why are we choosing to follow an artificial light when we have a God power, a cosmic light from within? It's intense, it's emotional, it's spiritual. This passion, this burning, it's illuminating something. Not eliminating, it's illuminating something higher vision, higher conscientiousness, a higher path. It's I had to pause there because when I was speaking, I got a channeling of, I don't know if this person wants you to know this, or this is confirmation on what you suspect is happening between you and a person that you have both emotional. Three. So this is the Trinity. This is the three strongest energies between you and a certain special person. It's spiritual, it's emotional, and it's passionate. I don't think it's passionate with love. It's passionate with the information, the wisdom, the strength. What this is doing, because we have the three with Trinity, so there's a third energy. When we add 1 + 2, we have 3. This could also be two opposing energies, two opposing beings creating something here. Their bond is creating something. So the bond, the third energy, is uniting both of you to the spiritual realms. Does that make sense? I'm hearing settling up. Somebody was settling. Something is moving from casual to meaningful, or someone is so starved for something, for a meaningful connection, but they're afraid to open up. Hold on, you guys. I'm getting wheezy out here. Pause. Unpause. So when I was taking my medication, I had another channeling. And this is a person that ghosts you. There was a fear of opening up, or when you open up to this person, there was some toxic shit that broke into this person's spirit. Maybe someone is shallow and avoidant here. I'm hearing don't confuse me. So I'm feeling like if there was a breakup, or there was a ghosting, or there was just a hard fallback, this person was conflicted with a personal trigger. And I feel like this personal trigger, something that you guys were saying, maybe there was a disagreement, or maybe I was talking about this, but you were talking about that. But as time go by, see, sometimes we be in debates, or we get in arguments, and we just want to respond. We listening to kind of like respond back to that, to react back to that. But as time go by, and you ponder, you stew on what was said, sometimes we may feel like, oh shit, maybe I was wrong, or maybe what I was saying was wrong, or I misunderstood what you said. But now that I have time to think about it, or looking back now, I understand where you're coming from. That's that enlightenment of, oh shit. But it takes a certain level of love to even double back on that. I have to care for me to think back on that. It have to be meaningful for me to even remember. For it to stick. You get what I'm saying? I'm getting this sacred fire is being rekindled, or there's a certain level of respect that's creating us a sacred fire. Now we could have some people here that's afraid of intimacy. I feel like there's sacred. Okay, so I keep saying sacred in front of different things because something is upgrading. Your life may be upgrading to different sacred frequencies in different situations in your life. So everything is upgrading to something meaningful. So if someone was afraid of intimacy, having those deep conversations, revealing truth, personal truth here, personal misunderstandings, like, hey, I was using this as an excuse. Now that I have been enlightened, now that I have seen the truth, the facts about it, my mind has changed, my heart status or heart awakening has happened. Now I see sacred intimacy here through the power of discussions. You guys, I'm too deep for y'all, ain't I? I'm also getting overdoing things has the possibility to cause health issues here. So if you're been overdoing things, if you're been cleaning and you're cleaning with all those fucking chemicals, you best believe there's some sort of effect going on here with your body. So make sure you know what the hell you're doing, because I'm getting like this mad chemist, this mad scientist energy. Be careful you don't blow up something, or there's something too strong for you to intake here. Burning of the eyes or the nose. Ancient wisdom is coming through because you have selected an elder, a way shower, a guardian to show you the way. You were never broken. Your spirit was never broken. You were just following a toxic light. You were following artificial societal norms. You were following mediocrity. And it's never too late to turn back. If you feel like you was going down the wrong road, the wrong path, it's never too late to turn around and go back out. The birds have messages for you. The signs, the messages are in the birds. I'm getting a lot of intensity. Someone could be working with sigils, symbols, markings, relics. Don't overdo anything. Keep things in moderation. Don't jump into things you don't understand where money is concerned. You need to find out the ins and the outs. If you feel like something don't look right, investigate it. Go to a professional that knows what they're talking about. I feel like this is something to do with taxes, a refund. Maybe there's something that looks kind of fishy. Don't jump to conclusions. Don't agree to anything. Some of you may be copping out or being pushed out of accounts. Don't panic. Find out what's wrong. What I'm hearing, extra approval of credentials is needed. Somebody's credentials, something with credentials. Hey, I'm hearing it's time to start looking for love. I'm looking for it. And, you know, someone could be searching for it when their eyes are closed. This could be someone you're under the skin. Their heart hums your fucking name. This could be someone that when they need to feel love, they just tap into the memory of you. They tap into the thought of you. And this could be God's love. This could be someone that you're in love with, that you feel God's love through that bond. This is why God created all of us. Every creature. Because there's love in it somehow. There's that energy of love flowing through it. On a different note, I'm getting that someone matches you magically, or you guys' magic match each other. Some of you are like, what are you talking about magic? Listen, I'm talking about magic with the K now. All right? This is some personal shit. This ain't no selling your soul or raising up a deities to get nothing. This is you now. This is the cosmic light within you. And again, it's piggybacking on the most intensified emotion you have. So if somebody out here ghosting you because they love you too much, their power is piggybacking on the love that they feel. The love, the seed, the love seed that's grown in this person because of the both of y'all. I'm shy. I'm reflecting on why I'm so shy. Why you make me so shy? You know, I want to talk to you, but I'm shy. There's a fire. It's sacred. This bond, it's sacred. How they feel, their heart is humming your name. So I'm going to close it up there. I hope you guys did enjoy this message. Again, jump down in the comment box if you have something to add, because I have a feeling that it may have a few people that actually are very in tune, or they know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna be looking for the comments. I'm also getting this new you, because this is a shift, right? It's like going into the bat cave. It's like going into the lion den. It's like going into the hermit crab and coming out better. I'm back and I'm better. It's like a magician studying or perfecting his or her own craft to come out with a better trick. I'm not saying it's an illusion, but it's perfecting a craft, a skill, something that you're good at. Plumbing, carpentry, whatever. Could be a little bit of everything. A man or a woman of many hats. We don't wear masks here, we wear hats. All right? So it's like this new you is seeking something more satisfying, going down this path, this higher path. And it could sometimes look like not wanting to involve or indulge in things that ain't doing nothing for you anymore. And you don't owe anybody an explanation. That could be in the closed mouth. It's like, I don't owe you an explanation on why I don't want to invest in this anymore. I said no, or I said I'm not interested, and that's just what it is. It's time to invest in your own passions. What do you love to do? What makes the heart sing? What makes the heart swell? It's time to invest in that. Closed mouth don't get fed. something about communication, or the heart is communicating, but the mind doesn't want to accept it. This over analyzing. It's nothing wrong with, because mad scientist theory, right? In science, you have to observe. There's a lot of observation, there's a lot of theories, there's a lot of what ifs, but we have to test that. We have to experiment, or else we never gonna know. It's just gonna be our talk, right? So I just wanted to add that. It's about, I'm getting like a lot of organization and balancing. It's about knowing when is a time to act, when it's a time to observe, when it's a time to study, when it's a time to restart, when it's a time to give up that and restart again with what we have learned, the theories, the wisdom. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot of like scientific approaches while still feeling like, when it's like believing in what you can't see happening yet, and when it does happen, it's like a miracle. But you believed in it. You did your part to make it happen. So yeah, I could go on and on and on and on. Choose a master. Select elders to help guide you or tap into that wisdom. It's ancient. These is ancient creatures. See, we have like gurus. Check it out. We have gurus, coaches, elders, sacred elders, holy elders. Hey, that's of the light, of the cosmic light, not artificial. And you gonna know the difference because it speaks to the heart, and the heart reacts to it. Yeah. I'm going to leave it there. Again, jump down in the comment box below if you want to claim any of these readings. Check out the description box below on how you could do that. Like, subscribe, share. You could share with whomever you need to share this video with. It's cool. And yeah, I'm going to see you guys in another channel message. Chat to you guys later. Ciao.